Hi, you guys. So I'm here at Starbucks studying, trying to get my life together. And I wanted to come on here and make a video. I want to talk to you about, how do you know somebody's an NPC? So, I look better with my computer light on. So, everybody's been like, I don't know about you guys' internet feed, but my internet feed is like filled with stuff about how we're living in a simulation and how, our life, everyday life is like the Matrix, right? And so, like you talk to some people and they just seem like not to be real. And I'm not saying like the way they look. I'm saying like the stuff that comes out of their mouth. Like you ever, all those cliche sayings that a lot of people say, and certain people will say like what's always like politically, socially correct, or the cliche stuff that everybody else says. And I remember noticing this. And I was like, how can all of these people like think the same, talk the same, like have the same responses, and just do everything the same, like have the same life? I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I started to notice a pattern in these people. I was like, all of these people, like, they're like locked in. It's like they're stuck in a box almost. And I'm sitting there like, am I the crazy one? Because I have authentic ideas. I express myself, authentically. I come up with new ideas. And when I try to have a conversation with NPCs, or people that are like heavily programmed, or people that their sole purpose on this earth is to keep you stuck in the program, or to keep the program going. Like every time I express something authentic to them, or like an authentic idea, it's like they would get shocked and punish me. They'll be like, oh my God, like, for example, I'll give you an example. Okay, this is kind of personal, but I don't care. I was talking to somebody, family member, supposed to be close, right? So I kept talking to this person about what I wanted to do in my life. And she was always like, why would you want to do that? You trying to da 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 da. And I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, where's this coming from? Like, I just genuinely expressed what I wanted to do in life, and it seemed like she was offended and she attacked. So when people do this, it's like you're being like a glitch in their matrix programming, and they don't like that. Like, they freak out, and you can see them freaking out. I also told the same person, her like, yeah, I want to get my own apartment. I'm tired of living with my mom, or something like that. And she was like, girl, you don't want to do that. She was like, you might have somebody break in or something. Like, she said something crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh, she is so negative. I'm like never telling her anything again. And I've recognized like so many people like this. Like we have only so much time on this earth. And we're all supposed to be living like the best version of ourselves. And so when you like say the cliche things that everybody else is saying, like you're wasting time. Like, you're not expressing yourself authentically. You're not adding value to the human being you're engaging with. Like, it's just a hot mess. You're nothing but like a robot, a computer program who's basically in the way of creating like love on this planet, creating like creative stuff, expressing yourself authentically. They're like blocking that connection. And so I was surrounded like oh my God, my brain is so like I have so much to express about this topic, y'all. Sorry. I'll take it slow. My thoughts are moving faster than my mouth right now. I'm gonna take it slow. So I've been surrounded by people like this my whole life. Until I started breaking out of the roles I didn't want to do and moved from my hometown. But my whole life I've been surrounded by people who are just running on a program, and it's been it's been kind of sad because I always felt like the crazy one and the oddball out. And I've heard so many times, like, oh my God, you're crazy. Oh my God, you're crazy. Like, I have heard that so many times. After so many people said the same thing, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, how can I be so crazy for having an original thought? And I'm like, how can this person not have any original thoughts? Like, why are they so... It's like they're so restricted on what they say, how they think. And I'll just be expressing myself, and some people can't handle it. Some people are just like... They're just like, I never thought about that. And then they get just shocked. But, you know, honestly, I've been friends with a lot of people like this, but I realized we were never really friends. They were just there, like, in my reality. And I'm thinking, like, why are so many people like this placed in my reality if they offered no value whatsoever? And these were places like college, jobs, the home I grew up in. It's like, why do these people keep popping up in my reality? They literally offer me nothing. And the people I've known for years, it's like when I talk to them now, they're still trying to keep me like they're still doing the same thing. You would think they would evolve and, you know, kind of let me be my own person, but their main purpose is to just keep the program going, keep the simulation going, keep the matrix going, keep the creative ones stuck in their cage, their little box, to be like a good little puppy, right? And I'm like, wow, I've wasted so much time giving my energy to the wrong people. Like, these people have done nothing but gaslight me, think I'm crazy, and try to keep me at a level that feels good for them. And I look back and I'm like where are like why does it have to be that like that? Like, why couldn't it be the opposite, where I attract people like me, who think outside the box, are creative, like doesn't really like to be so cookie cutter, like to switch up their routines, like to pivot on what they want to do, who are just like, you know, spontaneous and adventurous and authentic, have original thoughts. And I'm like, what is it? I'm like, what was attracting these people to me? I don't know. But I started to feel like I was on the Newman show, y'all. I was like, is somebody like controlling my reality like a video game? Because I'm starting to, like, I've become so good at being authentic and expressing myself. I just naturally repel people like that now. And if they try to hang out with me, a lot of them will try to hang out with me just to tear me down or bring me to their level or something like that. And I'll like shut it down. Now, honestly, I did like hang out with a person like this recently, but I wanted to see if I could do something different. But it didn't work. I should have just avoided them. It didn't work. So yeah, like life is crazy. Like they say like attracts like, but I don't know if that's true. Sometimes opposites attract, and if you are, you know, a human being who's authentic with the soul, you're probably gonna get a lot of NPCs put on your path to distract you, keep you in your box, try to take you down, whatever. I don't know. But my whole, like, I don't know, my whole goal in life is to be able to not entertain these people, not give them any ounce of energy. I'm at a job right now where I like they're everywhere. Ugh, it's so disgusting. But like right now I'm working on finishing my thing so I can like get more money and kind of like elevate myself to a level where I can control who I want to talk to and avoid who I don't want to talk to. Not for the sake of money, not for the sake of anything like that. So that's what I'm manifesting on this new moon. So exciting. And I'm excited for my future because, you know, I have been raising my vibration and focusing on me 100%. Winter arc in the gym, journaling, meditating, all that good stuff. And oh my god, one of these people came up to me at the Starbucks here, and it was so weird. Oh my god, y'all, this reminded me that like I need to be like, I don't know, it was reminding me like I need to be meaner. But my version of mean is like curse you out. And I don't know, like other girls, when I talk to them about being mean, they say they don't like cuss, they just do it in like a nice nasty way. But if I'm gonna be 100% mean, like why do I have to be nice and nasty when I can just be nasty? You know what I mean? So that's what works for me, because I really need to like repel the people I don't want. And that was really traumatizing. Like that person, they just like, they saw me doing a video and they just like walked up to me, and it was so weird. It was like this super young guy, and he was like, he sat like really close to me, and he was like, he was talking like this, like projecting all of his energy at me. And like I was just being like so nice, and that was cringy. I was like, what the hell? Somebody invaded my personal space, interrupted me while I was studying. Like I had every right to be a bitch to them. So I'm gonna have to practice more of that, like being mean, because I genuinely believe that I am from a loving place. Maybe from outer space, I don't know. But I believe like me as a human being, as a real woman, as a 100% authentic person with a lot of essence and aura and intuition and empathy, I feel like I come from a place that didn't require you to have so much ego to protect yourself and to live. Now everything is so like strategic and egoic, and that's like not my natural state. Like it takes a lot of effort for me to be like strategic and, you know, like be in a power struggle for every single interaction. But that's the way people interact in our society now, especially with the opposite sex. Like, you know, they're coming to you for a certain thing, so you have to reciprocate that energy. Otherwise, it's going to be a power imbalance. And that's what all of this is about. NPCs and narcissistic people and people who have big egos. You know, the game has changed because sensitive people and empathetic people have learned the strategies to, you know, turn it right back around. And it is a beautiful time we're living in, because I think the people who are just like way too out of control, don't respect people's boundaries, I feel like we're in the time where it's gonna flip. The actual good people with character, integrity, morals, who are genuinely, you know, good people are gonna be the ones who get great opportunities instead of the ones who kill, steal, kick you down, rob you, talk stuff behind your back. Like, that's not cute. And I feel like the more we call it out instead of just letting it slide, the more we're gonna move towards a matriarch, a beautiful place where people can exist peacefully without always like having to fight. Because a lot of this is just fighting. Like, if I tell you something, if I tell you I want to do something and you like trash on it and be like, oh my God, don't do that, you're not gonna like that. That's like emotional backlash. And you can't do that to people, you know. Everybody's so different. You have to be supportive for the next human being. And yeah. It's crazy how much people try to gaslight women, even just out of the smallest things that have nothing to do with them. Like, if a woman says she wants to do this or is just genuinely expressing herself, a lot of people try to gaslight her into trying to mold them into something different. And people need to stop that. Like, you know, women are authentic beings. I mean, I know a lot of women are the same. I know we have a lot of NPCs on this planet. So I know a lot of people are meeting people who are like a cookie cutter carbon copy of each other. But for the real ones out there, the real ones with souls and hearts, who have authentic words to express, you can't control them. You gotta let them be who they are. I just wanted to say that.